What's going on, guys? Today's video we are going to be working on this office space, which is actually my spare bedroom as well. This is about 1,100 square foot condominium, and we are going to be revamping, turning this space over here on this side of the room. Right now there's not much to look at all. Let's go ahead and look at our hardware, see what we have, and see how we can orchestrate this a little bit better. And this might give you some good ideas for your spare bedroom office setup. Real quickly, let me just move over to the other side real quickly. We do have IKEA, and this is a queen bed. It fills up most of the room, over half of the distance. And so we have a thin little space here. We want to be able to have a walkway. We want to be able to have a chair, a desk, and our screen we want to have underneath this right here. Now, to eliminate some of the wasted space on the desk, we probably are going to be mounting our screen right up here. We do have two screens though, so we have to kind of take a look at that in just a little bit here. We do have this space over here we're going to use for our printer and router area over here on a nice little IKEA stand. And here we're going to go ahead and keep this little carpet here. We do, of course, this is a bedroom and a guest bedroom for when people do come over, so it needs to stay a bedroom fill, but we need to go ahead and revamp this section here. So this revamp is going to be great for a small dormitory for you guys if you have a wall just like this spare bedroom. I'm not going to get too crazy with all sorts of nonsense over here in the back. We're going to keep it simple. So hopefully you guys will take away from this video some great ideas. So for hardware right here, we have our Alien desktop gaming PC. We have our gaming mechanical keyboard here. We have a 24-inch monitor on the ground with the stand right there, which we will all be using, of course, all this. And then coming back over here, this is what we were using it right here in the corner of this bedroom, because my mother and father-in-law were in town and I stay up late editing, and so we had to move this into my master bedroom. That's why I'm making this video, because I'm going to be putting it back, but I want to redo it and do it right. We have our big, gigantic laser printer on the IKEA stand right here. We do need to incorporate that in the other room here. This IKEA desk is awesome. It's long, it's thin, has two drawers here that fold out, and it has cable management. We'll get some better shots of this, but it has cable management row right underneath here. You can tuck in your cords and then drop them down one side or drop them down this side. And then right over here under this lamp is where your cords can go down through there as well, if you don't want to just shoot them over the back end. We do have a Kenovo. I believe that is M6. Don't quote me on that. Speaker sound system with bass. Sounds great. The bass is down there, two left and right. And this is a Dell 30-inch monitor, which we will be mounting up on the wall there. That will eliminate a major stand here. The stand is awesome, don't get me wrong. It's adjustable and you can tilt it and pivot it, and it's an absolutely great stand. But again, we want to take up less room on the desk and have it less cluttered. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, IKEA desk is almost complete. We just have put it in this room here. Our cable modem router is right up here. That is not permanent. Our printer is in the corner. And again, if you're wondering, this is all IKEA here, and the stand for the actual printer is that type of stand there with one drawer output right here. Again, we will be using cord management, of course, for everything we are going to be installing in this setup. So let's go ahead and finish with the two drawers. We need to put the computer tower down below, but probably before we do that, we want to go ahead and figure out where we're going to put that 30-inch, line it up real nice underneath this IKEA drawer right here. So we have two different type of LED light strips, and I'm going to be using it, of course, in the back of the desk here. If I can be a little bit more stealth with it, I do want to wrap it up and around the Dell 30-inch monitor. We're going to go ahead and try to see how stealth we can get, and again, what cable we will be using. This is a 5-meter, estimation 15 feet. This is about the same size. This one is waterproofing, so I'm not sure if it comes with a thick type of a silicone rubberized thing around the lights. I might leave that for a different project on my balcony, or if we're going to be using this one here. So that is a key factor in making this setup really nice. So first thing you want to do before you mount your monitor, your main monitor that you want right in front of you, you want to go ahead and do what the professionals do, and that is sit in your chair right in front of it, and you want your head to look straight at it, so there's not going to be any neck strain while you're gaming. So right here I have my chair right here, back is straight, nice posture, and you're looking directly at the screen. You don't want your face to tilt down. For neck strain, you don't want to tilt up like that. You want it straight at it like that. Not to mention also when you're gaming, your mouse, if your arm is at a nice 90-degree angle right here, you're going to put less strain on your shoulder, bringing it up or bringing it down, etc. And a little tip for you also, put some books underneath it before you do mount it and draw your little lines up on top so that you're not sitting there trying to eyeball it, lifting it with two arms up there against the wall. And so what I did is I just kind of went up and down like this to see if it sticks on anything, and I eventually found one, thank goodness, between this drawer right here and the monitor. And as we can see here, this is what happens here in just a second right there. Okay, you feel a little bit of a pull, so you kind of have to go slow. Depends how strong your magnet is, but right there, as we can see, it's stuck right there on a nail head right there, or a screw head. So then what we do here is we take my little individual one, and I kind of go back in the general location as where it was just a second ago, and bada bing, bada boom, it sticks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it vertical or straight up, or I should say a horizontal like that. And so that's where I know the head of the screw or nail is precisely right there. So my stud is running, it's a 2x4, my stud is running right there. Now if the drywall, if they actually put it in the middle, two drywall sheets together on the stud, then obviously the nail is going to be over a little bit here. But your first drill hole should be a little bit smaller just in case, and you want to go pretty much right there. So of course, I'm mounting this 30-inch monitor, so obviously I'm going to go straight down behind the monitor, mount my bracket down there. Now the problem is with this 30-inch monitor, is that I'm only able to get one stud, unfortunately, because that's precisely where I want it. As we can see, my little magnet over there is 16 inches over is my next stud. 16 inches over is my next stud there as well. So as long as you find one, then you take a measuring tape and go over 16 inches, or use your magnets and then find your other one. Again, real simple. So here again is my other one, 16 inches. 16 inches is another one right there. So I got one stud, I got one stud, and I got one stud right there. That's an absolutely fantastic way of finding studs. And so you're not drilling holes in your walls trying to find the studs, or going out and purchasing an expensive stud finder.